The Sherwood Park Crusaders falling in Game 3 of the North Division quarterfinals in the best-of-5 series against the Bonnyville Pontiacs, 7-5, and the Pontiacs taking a 2-1 series lead in the best-of-5 series. Taylor Medak and Adam Kamara with you here for the post-game wrap. And Adam, a very exciting game here at the Sherwood Park Arena here tonight on Sunday, but just the Crusaders not quite good enough as the Pontiacs were the better team. Good start for Sherwood Park at home, getting a shorthanded goal to open up the scoring. They took a lead into the second period, but then the Pontiacs take over, and primarily Ryan Pichet, and really the Crusaders were chasing the game ever since.
Yeah, the game was probably one of the better games I've seen maybe all season, and it wound up being in the playoffs. And these are two teams that definitely do not like each other. A big rivalry. We've seen each other in the playoffs in the first round over the course of the last few seasons. So you know that these two teams know the tradition, know the history between these two. They brought it here tonight, especially after the first two games where it was a 2-1 game for both of them. But somehow we got an explosion of goals here tonight. And as you said, Ryan Pichet, a hat trick in the second period. He really took over for the Bonnyville Pontiacs and kind of really led the onslaught by the Bonnyville Pontiacs to start off that second period, where the Crusaders didn't even get a shot until the 12-15 mark of the second.
And the Crusaders really just, and both teams had momentum swings, but it was the Pontiacs getting, goals again in the first 30 seconds of a period, something that has kind of plagued this team against the Pontiacs this year in terms of goals in the first or last minute of a period. Lots of momentum swings, but just the Pontiacs got a few little extra one of those. But this is a game where, like you mentioned, high scoring. We didn't see in the first two games. A lot of people would have thought that the score tonight would have been more like games 1 and 2. But it wasn't the case. Now we see where the series has kind of opened up, where both teams, two of the higher scoring teams in the league in the regular season, open it up here tonight on Sunday. For you, just, the Crusaders, obviously they had the scoring, maybe didn't get the goaltending that they needed like they did in the first two games from Brandon Vogel, but definitely asking a lot from the youngster in this one. Just a back-and-forth slugfest as well. What do you think the Crusaders need to correct on going forward for Game 4? Face-off certainly is going to be one of them.
Oh, you mentioned it right there. Face-offs is going to be the biggest key for the Crusaders. That puck possession is probably the most important for the Crusaders right now, because as we saw in that second period, Bonnyville had all the puck possession. They wore down the Crusaders in that second period. Crusaders battled back. The heart and determination from this team to come back, battle back, especially after getting scored on 3 times by one player in that second period. The Crusaders tonight, all they really needed was that one last stop, because they had the offense. They gave Brandon Vogel enough run support for him to really work with it. But the Bonnyville Pontiacs, what they did is they went up high, because they know Brandon Vogel's very good down low. He keeps a big posture in that net, so they had to go up high, but they also knew they had to send traffic. Crusaders, maybe that was the one key point, is getting that traffic away from that blue paint, and then maybe they would have been able to stop 1 or 2 of those deflection goals, especially that rainbow goal in the third period.
Yeah, and the Pontiacs outshoot the Crusaders 40-23 in this one. Crusaders really good on the power play, getting 3 power play markers as well as a shorthanded goal. It's funny, usually we win the special teams department, you usually win the game. Not the case tonight in Game 3, so the Crusaders facing elimination Monday night at the Sherwood Park Arena. The Pontiacs looking for their first series victory over the Crusaders since 2011. And it is the first time since 2012 that the Crusaders have faced elimination in the first round of the Gas Drive Cup playoffs. It all goes down Monday night. Can the Crusaders force a Game 5 Wednesday in Bonnyville? We'll find out at the Sherwood Park Arena Monday night for Game 4, the best-of-5 North Division quarterfinal series. Adam, thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow night.